Right on the stroke of 11, the witch began her broadcast, a live radio program unfolding before our eyes like a scene from cinema. The scene I witnessed was beyond logic. Fire and incense filling the air, spellbooks scattered around, and strange intricate devices everywhere. It looked like a radio station, yet at the same time a den of sorcerers and fortune tellers. Something you'd never imagine seeing anywhere else. But at its core, it still resembled a radio station. The witch began muttering strange incantations, reciting lines from the old books in her hands, and asking each one of us what we desired. I was the last among those seated, and when my turn came, I told her my request. I wanted a spell of love for a girl named so-and-so, daughter of so-and-so. The method didn't matter. What mattered was that it worked. Of course, the name was fake, just a story I was spinning for the witch, but she didn't say a single word. She only locked her gaze onto mine, and though she never moved from her place, a shiver of fear ran through me. And the scene just kept getting stranger. The witch's eyes locked on mine, and suddenly she screamed straight at me, "Liar! Liar! Liar!" Before I could even react, her men, her so-called assistants, were all over me, beating me down and tying me up. "What was going on?" she shouted. "Your name is Galeb, son of so-and-so, and you're a liar who came here just to expose my hiding place." Galeb says, out of fear, I kept swearing to her, "No, that's not true. I came to you for help, and I'm willing to pay you whatever you ask." But whatever that meant, it wasn't in my favor at all. The next thing I knew, a blow landed on my head, and everything went dark. When I woke up, I found myself lying on the ground near what is now the waste incinerator of Najaf's health department. It was the middle of nowhere, wilderness all around. My clothes were almost torn apart, and everything I had carried was gone. I got up and kept walking. Cars passed by, but none stopped to help. I must have looked more like a threat than a man in need. People feared bandits on that road. I kept walking until finally, an old man took pity on me and helped me get back home. My car was gone. Along with it, my money and even my personal documents, my ID included. I realized I had no time to waste. I needed a plan, and I needed it quickly. So the very first thing I did was file a report for the stolen car. Then I told the police exactly what had happened. The problem was, the police told me that since I had gone to the witch myself, I was guilty too. They said I should have reported it from the start instead of getting involved. But after a round of questions and answers,